We can't wait to see his Iron Man once he gets it all remade.
Yeah. I'm just taking a break for a little while.
Oh yes,
I feel like everyone's taking a little bit of a break.
That's good.
Like finding motivation is hard right now.
It is
No
very
cons.
hard right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are really just struggling with it. Yes, we're live. We are live.
Oh, nice, perfect.
Wait, now we're live.
Now
Now
your
we're
Discord
live.
can come on in. Yeah, we're live.
All right, I'll tell them that. They should be good now. They should be good
Yeah,
now.
I'm gonna share on my end just to let everybody know that we are actually, in fact, live.
I shared
Get the audio from whoever trying to share
We're
that.
good. We're good. Make sure the link is up. The link is up.
Yeah, we're good.
Right years.
But we are live with a puppy.
Yeah.
Everyone
It's all
just
small cap.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, I gave your brother the puppy. Deliver on the goods.
Where's the Flooster?
Where's
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good. Like he's a little camera shy. He's a little camera shy. Like after cause I usually go live with him on TikTok, and he'll take it for about a half hour. But I think he just gets annoyed of the loud talking and the I don't know. He doesn't like it that much. So he usually lasts a little bit, and then he just goes on and does his own thing.
He's got
Unless I have like
things.
treats for him.
He's got dog things.
Yeah, he's got dog.
Yeah.
Dog things.
Yeah, dog things.
Did anybody share in the group?
I did.
Before I do?
Britt. I shared to the Facebook
Okay,
group.
okay.
I did.
And
Well, we got an echo going on.
I should have taken care of it. I should
Will I remember?
have taken care of it. I just adjusted all the settings that need to be adjusted.
Still going?
Love the echo. Wes, I love you. The people in the comments.
Remember to worry.
Our comments, they're always so understanding. They're like, oh, echo. They'll throw it all in the comments to let us know.
Oh, we do have an
No,
echo?
We did.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we fixed it. So you shouldn't have an echo now. And my wife said
Okay,
it's better,
good.
so I'm taking her word for it. Or she's playing a cruel joke on me. She totally does that too.
She could.
That's her style.
Let's see. I'm getting some messages.
There we go. Yeah, we got everywhere. Twitch is connected. YouTube, I got the notification for. Twitch is sending the data. What's
Perfect.
up with Twitch? I think it should be live on Twitch though. I'm gonna. All right. Welcome everybody to Con Culture Podcast. New laptop.
Hello.
New laptop. Who dis? That's what it is.
Who dis?
Simba.
So we have.
I was gonna try and put my phone there, but I'm just.
I'm checking the Twitch to make sure we're live on there. Because I'm getting a notification that we're sending data, but it's not receiving. Yes, it is online. You know what it was? I was hogging the queue of our Twitch on the phone, so I needed to get out of there.
Wow.
Welcome everyone on Twitch.
Noob.
Welcome everyone on Twitch.
Noob.
YouTube and Facebook have
Hi.
been here.
There you
We
go.
have
For everyone that's here for the puppy, here you
everyone who
go.
was here for the puppy.
Yay!
Simba.
Simba.
Oh, he's gone now.
He'll be
Yeah, I
back.
don't know.
He'll be back.
He's got dog
Yeah, like
things.
2 seconds. 2 seconds of cuddling is enough.
Well, you don't want to overdo it.
I had a cat growing up named Simba.
Aw.
Yeah, no, I guess it is pretty. Like, I've always wanted a golden name, Simba. Like all my
now
life.
you have one.
Yeah, I had a golden before, but my sister got to name him, so she named him Lucas, which I love them too. I love the name too, but Simba has always been my end goal for now.
He's got big paws to fill.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have him. My little cancellation puppy.
Aw.
Got a last minute puppy.
He's so cute though, and he's
Yeah, I know. Honestly, like he fits perfectly like with me. Like he just his personality is already like either he's already like that or his personality just matches mine now. They just
Well,
I
it
guess
was
they just
cute.
adapt.
like watching y'all interact, like because you are right, like y'all feed off of each other really well. Like
Yeah.
it's super cute.
Yeah, and we spend so much time together that it's like
You're forcing
Yeah,
him
like,
into
we're becoming really
companionship, or,
close.
Like you will be with me forever.
literally.
He's like, let me breathe.
Literally.
Like, no.
You are my wingman from now on.
It is you and I.
Yeah,
Simba.
no, he's the best. yeah, no. So I'm excited. So once we can once he has all his vaccines and we can take him outside and stuff.
That is
Yeah.
awesome. That is so dope.
Right now we're just indoor kids.
I do want to say hello to our people in the comments. West, what up? Thank you for joining. My wife says it's a little glitchy. Sorry, guys.
Yes.
New laptop. I am still upgrading to make it as beast as it
Gotcha.
can be.
And my Wi-Fi is not the best just yet because I just moved into my new place and I need to. They're gonna fix it for me because it's very like low
low bandwidth.
like low data, I guess.
It's
Yeah,
good on
so-
our
so
end.
bandwidth,
Like,
yeah.
The group can
Yeah,
hear
so
you
far so good.
amazingly.
Oh, okay, good,
When we
good.
try
Yeah.
to restream
Considering
it,
as a first international podcast.
that's
Yeah,
right.
all the way-
We've crossed
all the
the
way in South
line.
America.
Welcome, Charlie Castle, all the way from South America. Powers
South
Drew,
America.
what up, boy, in the comments. Powers Drew joining us. He actually messaged us last week, and he was like, "No, you're skipping a week." Yes, I'm sorry, but we are back. And people were worried.
Gotcha.
The cool thing is, we have people who actually give a shit about the show and care. And they were like,
That's
we
super
took
cool.
we took a week off last week, and they messaged. They were like, "Is everything okay?" Well, first of all, they were like, "No, how could y'all skip a week?" And then he's like, "Oh shit, that's insensitive. Hope everything's okay." I was like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
there's no adult reason for missing. We were busy and had a lot of."
Life
Oh,
happens.
I don't
Life
know about
happens.
adult reason for you. There was adult reason reason
oh
for
yeah,
me.
Gigi was adulting.
It was the-
I don't adult.
It
so-
was
Okay.
the first day of back at school, and it was insanity.
Oh
yeah,
gosh.
people are trying to go back to school when, all at once, and it's like not a good mix. What?
No, not at all. It's so
Wait,
scary.
somebody from Canada just commented. Or they commented on the Canadian
Yay!
flag. Hello,
God.
you guys. If that,
Woo.
heck yeah, Brandiku on Twitch.
Oh, that's my
Brandy!
Oh,
that's my girlfriend.
what? She's
My biggest fan.
that's awesome. I love that. Love that. So,
Simba.
welcome everybody to the podcast. Welcome Charlie Castle, everybody. Everybody, give a hand for Charlie Castle.
Woo!
Yay.
And Simba. We'll be seeing him periodically
course.
throughout
Simba,
the
yeah,
show.
he'll come back. He'll come back
Yes,
when he's
we
ready.
will have a puppy. I promise. We will deliver on that.
It's here,
My
I
brother
swear.
said lies.
He's here.
So we're gonna get to know our guest. We're all super excited to have him. We've been waiting.
We're
We
diving
legit
in.
didn't think Trey really knew him because Trey was like, "Oh no, he's a buddy of
Really?
mine. I can ask him and hopefully he answers." If he,
Sure.
we were like,
Trey.
"Okay, Trey, I'm gonna message my buddy
That's
and
fine.
get him on the show."
Whatever.
Hello. Hello.
So yes, first question I have, I want to know how, because you are spectacular at cosplay, of all kinds.
Oh, thank you.
Cute. How did you get into it though? What? Give us your origin story of how Charlie Castle came into cosplay.
Of course. So I got into it pretty late in my life, to be honest. I wish I got into it earlier. But all during college, I was always like obsessed with Halloween, and I think that's how most cosplayers are, right? Like, I would do Hallow weeks, if not Hallow like months. Monday to Sunday in college, I would go out every day of the week in a different costume that I literally I looked in my in my closet and just I was like, hey, what can I come up with? Like, what silly thing can I come up with? And I would always get like super awesome comments like, wow, that's so creative, blah blah blah, that's so cool. So then all through college, I used to love doing that. And then after I graduated, I started work, and I don't know why I made a friend that was into like Comic Cons, and she's like, you would probably like this. I'm like, all right, I'll check it out. So I think it was Toronto Comic Con 2014 was my very first con, or 2015. And I just wore it. I literally, I wanted to dress up. I was like, if I'm going to go, I need to dress up. Like, I'll look stupid if I don't. So I wore like a torn up like Goku shirt. And I just painted my like spray haired gold on my hair. Like Super Saiyan and stuff. So obviously it was just like a very simple costume, but yeah, so I had a blast, and then that was it. Like after that, I went to any con that I could find, and that's how it started.
Sorry about that. I think that's such a funny statement.
You were
Yeah,
so
I think
excited.
it's such a funny statement. Like you said, Comic Cons is one of the places where you're like, if I don't dress up, I'm a fucking loser.
Oh yeah, I'm a loser. Yeah, literally.
Right?
Like, wow, I
Can't be
look
a normie.
ridiculous. I
Like-
look ridiculous.
For real.
Right?
Yeah, not to mention when I went to my first anime con,
Oh.
I was like, forget Comic Cons, like, see
Oh,
you
yeah.
never.
Comic-Cons
That's
are
where it's
next
at.
level
Yeah.
with the cosplay.
Uh-huh.
man.
Yeah, right.
Trey,
So my,
Trey took me to my first anime
Yeah.
con.
Yeah, and my first real anime con was Anime North in Toronto, which is really fun. It's really fun. It's an outdoor con. It's very cheap because everyone's just like parking lot, and it's Canada, so it was really cheap. It was like outside of Toronto, so it's really fun. And then my first like international, like real, where I was like, whoa, this world is crazy, was Katsucon 2016,
Mhm.
I think, was my first out of country like big con, and that's when like, okay, I'm not going back to a Canada con ever again. Like it's so different. It's so
I
different.
think that's the year we met
That's exactly the year we met.
at the DBZ meetup.
Yeah, when I was with Justin with Yorkugi, that was like our first like out of town con, and we're like, what is this? Where are we? Like, this is
That is
amazing.
so cool.
That was a great meetup.
Oh, there's a picture. Yeah,
Yep.
damn, you're fast on the train. Yeah,
You guys
yeah,
killed
so
Heck
there
yeah.
I am, right in the middle, right behind Trey.
Evan's Super Saiyan 3 Trunks was
Yeah.
legendary.
Yeah, he's right.
I miss
too
that
bad,
guy.
like,
Shout out
he's,
to
like,
Evan.
right in the back. Oh man, it's so funny because like I recognize all these people
That
now,
is so dope.
but back then, like I literally met every single person
So
that
you
day.
didn't know like who
and that's why-
everybody was yet, so you were just like,
No, literally, we were Justin and I, your Kugi, like the Vegeta right
Yeah.
next to me. That was our first out of town con, so we didn't know anybody, nobody knew us, but everyone liked our cosplay. So we made like, I think we met all the U.S. people, like 90% of the U.S. people we know that
Mhm.
con.
that is insane.
So it was so exciting to meet so many new people. It was so exciting.
Y'all killed it that weekend.
Wigs, like
Yeah, that
I'm
was
just
Oh, yeah,
like
those
blown
wigs.
away with the wigs.
yeah.
Yeah, like because I used to do only if you do a side by side of like the costume I wore to Toronto Comic Con and like this, like the difference is obviously pretty big. Mostly the wig, like the wig is amazing. Like it's this really amazing wig maker in Toronto, and she made me and Justin and I's wigs, and they make the difference.
It's there's like I can't stop looking at the
I
wig
know.
and just
Yeah.
being like, that's incredible.
These guys
the
could
funny
not
is-
go like 15 feet without people. Like, can I get your
Yeah.
photo? Can I get your photo real
Literally,
quick?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
of course, like I would wear it on the airplane because that's the only way I can like really safely travel with
Those are
it.
my
So,
favorite posts that you do. When you're like
Yeah.
on the way to the con, you're just full Vegeta wig,
yeah,
or full
absolutely.
Goku wig.
And I'm always thinking this is a cool picture. Like this is a cool picture. People think it's kind of funny. And I would wear it on the plane.
Yes.
So it's always
Tatiana's
funny.
in the
Yes.
comments.
Do you ever? I
now.
gotta ask. Do you ever get people to ask for your photo when you were on the plane?
No, that actually because I would wear it for like a little bit. I'd wear it for a little bit and then I just carry it on my lap
Yeah,
kind of thing.
awesome.
Gotcha.
So
Um,
I do want to say
But we would get people that like, oh yeah, I'm going to Katsucon too. Like we'd catch them on the
that's
plane.
awesome.
Like
That's
yeah, fellow weeb.
Fellow
yeah, it's
weeb,
really cool.
you are my kind.
This weekend.
Speaking
Yeah.
of fellows,
Yeah, so that was
we
super
have
cool.
no ordinary makeup mom in the comments from TikTok. She's actually in the comments.
Oh, yeah, I love
section.
Tatiana.
She's so amazing, so talented. Also,
I love her. No, I love her. Like she's
I
so
love her
talented.
duets on
Like, she-
TikTok,
her-
both
Really
of
is.
you.
The TikTok she makes are super like they're so crazy. Like they're so crazy. They're so
Speaking of
amazing.
that,
And she's like a ray of positivity.
Yeah, I was
Kind
just
of
gonna
she
say her
gets-
energy. Her energy
yeah,
is
we
Yeah.
had
so
her on the
good.
show, and
I
I wanted to
aspired.
talk to her forever. I just really did.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to her forever.
Yeah, she mentioned. Yeah, no, she's super cool. She's super awesome. I love her.
Dope. So speaking of TikTok, how did that rabbit hole happen? We saw how the con rabbit hole happened. How did you slip and fall
Yeah.
into the TikTok
So
world?
you know what? It just started when like, because I knew about it for months, and I was like, there's no way I'm ever gonna do this cringy blah blah blah.
So,
That's how
everybody
everybody starts.
TikTok.
And
I'm not doing those
mostly
dances.
because, like, mostly because I've always like I
Oh,
was
man.
always super awkward on camera. Like I hated my voice. I didn't know what to do with what do I do with my hands. What do I do with my hands? Like I don't know. I was just never been good on camera. So I never thought and when I first got it was like July of last year, and I tried a few videos, and I'm like, I'm terrible at this. I'm never doing this again. But that's when they get you, right? That's when you have one video go viral, all of a
Yep.
sudden it's like, whoa, what the heck? Like I have more like traction on this than 5 years on Instagram. So it's like,
It's
okay,
ridiculous.
and that's
Those
how they get you, right?
algorithms.
So yeah, so just everyone would always tell me, you would probably like this TikTok thing. You would same thing as conventions, right? And you do like lots of little like super closet cosplays that you can do a ton of things on there. And I'm like, nah, that's not for me. I'll stick to Instagram. And then eventually I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'll go try it. And then after that, one Supernatural video went viral in like September last year. That's when I was like, okay. And then that's it. And then like I rarely ever go, like I go on Instagram because I feel like I should probably go on
Just-
Instagram
yeah.
once in a while.
Keep you,
Like,
you should probably.
You
still
know, I
here.
feel like I probably should, but like I live on TikTok
Yeah.
basically now. Just it's just so fun. It's so fun, and it's like it's its own community and on its own. Like so many inside jokes that you really only know if you're on TikTok. And
Exactly what I said.
yeah, exactly. It's like we have our own little inside jokes. I've gotten so many like half of the songs on my Spotify are from TikTok.
Yes.
Songs from like smaller artists that you would never
Yeah.
find other
Yes.
ways. And like I've just built an amazing community on there. Like on my lives, like we have like a good 50, 60
That's
people
awesome.
that come to my lives, and like we're literally all a family. Like I know all of them by name. They know me. We talk about Simba. Like they know everything about my life just because we talk so much on the lives, and we just built they're all part of my Discord.
Yeah.
And like we literally just share memes. We just play games together. It's really amazing. Like Instagram, I never got that. Like, it's it's
feels
a building
like more
community on TikTok.
Personal in a
Oh,
way.
Yeah,
on
absolutely. Yeah,
TikTok.
like
More organic.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And like and just in general, like maybe they will later on, but Instagram's really hard to reach people, even
It's
your own
already
following.
saturated.
'Cause unless you pay, it's kind of like a pay to play
Very
kind of
much
thing.
so. Very much so.
Um,
As all social media apps
so-
generally evolved to that. But yeah, Instagram.
Exactly,
is at that
and
point.
that's why I'm saying maybe TikTok, maybe eventually.
Yes.
So I tell all my friends, like, literally go ham on TikTok. Like TikTok, one, it's really fun. Two, it's like you can, if you don't like it, you can tell them to go to your Instagram. Like it's just
It's that simple.
it's a different community.
Right.
Like it's you gotta diversify,
First of all,
because if not,
my
like
life is complete. Tatiana says she loves our faces, so I'm
oh,
good.
awesome.
I'm
Oh.
good now. I've accomplished it.
The video is
Don't
super
cry.
glitchy.
Don't
I don't
cry
know if
on
you
the
can do
live.
anything about that
No,
one.
what's that?
I said the video is super glitchy on the
It's
live.
really
just
it's
so you
really
know.
good for me. So I don't know
Yeah,
why.
we have great connection. I'm sorry to anybody watching the live glitch. It's because this laptop isn't as strong as the desktop I was using to stream, but I have to build my new computer, which I'm doing as fast as possible. Till then, we're running on this. I am upgrading the parts on this, but remember, this will all be uploaded on an audio version that's going to sound superb. So,
And you're I'll trade you a little sleepy puppy for.
Oh.
He's out.
Yeah, the thing is,
Yeah.
like, by accident, I got this blanket that's very like fluffy and golden. So most of the time, if I'm like covered in it, he'll literally come up and cuddle with me all night, just because I imagine it's because it reminds me of like his mom,
Oh yeah.
because I guess he feels the warmth and he feels like the gold fluffy blanket. So,
Oh.
so yeah, I trick him into cuddle. I trick him into loving me.
I am your mother now.
I'm your mom now.
Come in. So, Gigi,
Yeah.
what question do you have for our guest, Charlie Castle?
Okay. So this is kind of a tough question. So what is your like favorite cosplay that you've done so far? Like, is there
So I get
any
that
particular?
question. I get that question a lot, and it's always really hard for me to answer because I have a few, and they all bottom down, like they all basically come down to like the nostalgia factor, like the how it's perceived, how it's like how people take it. So Crash Bandicoot has been like, I think it's probably my top one because not many people do Crash Bandicoot. Like I've never seen one at a con. Yeah, thank you, Trey. And I think it was really like,
So
I was like, how do I do this without like, I don't know, making like a fur suit? I don't know how to. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And it was one of my one of my oldest cosplays. Like I think I did it back in 2016, and I was like, I hope this turns out okay. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm
looks
very
great.
proud of it because like I made the TNT and the Nitro box, and that's when I was first starting to like try to make things, and they came out really well. And I don't know if you'd find a picture of it, Trey, because I haven't posted those in a while, but yeah. So I was really proud of it.
Let me see.
I will say the mask was commissioned from my
Challenge.
friend Danny Dewitt. I don't know if you guys know Danny Dewitt. Danny Dewitt cosplay. So he made the Aku Aku mask for me because I could never.
That
It's
mask
so
is
good.
amazing.
Um,
Like absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so yeah, my crush, and like any con I wear it to, people always freak out because of the nostalgia about it, right?
Yeah. Well, and like you said, you don't see a lot of people.
Exactly.
do
So
it.
yeah, so it's always a nostalgic factor for me, and I'm really proud of how it came out. The body paint's a pain.
Oh, I
I
did that
feel
at
that.
CostumeCon this year. That was like I was like never again.
I remember you talking about it. So yeah, but aside from that, Danny Phantom was one of the ones that like really did well for me.
Oh, I love your Danny.
And it's once again that one's easy. It's just like a bodysuit, and I spray my own hair, and that's it.
So
Yeah, so
good.
like that one did
so
really
good.
that one did really well for me. And again, people would freak out because Danny Phantom just reminds you of your childhood, right?
Yeah.
So that one was good too. That one's my favorite too. And another one is Chip Skylark. It was a very like
Shut
it was one of
up.
those.
Yeah.
It was one of those. I was like, why didn't I ever do this before? Like, this is such a
It was
such
a
a fun
hit.
cosplay. It's so easy. Like
Blew
such a
up.
perfect Sunday cosplay.
I feel like
And
I need
again,
to do a Vicky.
Because of the nostalgic factor, people would freak out. So yeah, that one's really fun too. Yeah, I think those top three. I always mention those top three. Those are my favorites.
Those were great. And Trey, like, coming in clutch with all of these pictures.
Literally,
I'm not
like,
a
no,
fan.
right?
I'm not a fan of
I'm
him
like,
at
did y'all
all.
plan this before? Because that was like, bam, picture
Literally.
right here. Huh.
I got
I'm
you.
impressed,
Trey
Trey.
always makes it look good.
I was like, I'm trying to find photos of our man for the show, and I was like, oh, this is an awesome cosplay it does. This is an awesome cosplay it does. And I literally couldn't stop. I was just like, geez, like slow down, save some for the rest of us.
Yeah, and it's so funny because, and Trey, you'll know this, that I did for my first like year or two, I only did Dragon Ball cosplays, like only Dragon Ball. So I did like Vegeta, Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Gohan. I even did Krillin ones, Yamcha.
But the taco shirt was amazing.
Yeah, the Taco Short, Android 18, Gender Bend. Like I literally, and then at some point I'm like, all right, I'm over this. I'm over Dragon Ball cosplays. I'm tired of the wigs. I just want to do other stuff. Yeah, Vegeta. There's Vegeta.
So, Trey, what is
Yeah,
your question for our guest, Charlie Castle?
I got to show off this one.
Oh,
that
perfect. Yeah, that was one of.
Oh,
one
and
of
you
my-
said you made the box? Those are the
I
boxes you
did.
made?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I kind of followed. I think I followed a tutorial or something. And I'm sure that there was a faster way of doing it, but it took me so long
So did you
just
paint
to get
them?
the painting right.
They look
but-
great.
Yeah, so I was pretty proud of them. Like up close, you can see the imperfections, but on camera they look fun.
Hey, it's the 10-foot rule or whatever.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that.
If it looks,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, don't get too. That's like this wig. Don't get too close because you'll see that I just took scissors and just.
That is
I got to show off
There's-
some other
That's
cosplays
our
real
buddy
quick.
Nightmage who says, I'm a 10-foot cosplayer, not a 10-inch cosplayer. I look good from 10 feet, but once you get closer than that, yeah, it falls apart.
Exactly.
I'm going to show off some more cosplays of our man real quick. I love these side-by-sides that you do, my dude.
Oh, my
man, yeah.
gosh!
And like,
I was Wanda for Halloween a few years ago.
oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, it's one of those things. Like eventually, like last year, there is a story behind this. My last like actual that I consider myself like an actual cosplay was 2018. I think it was 2018 Fan Expo in Toronto, and I made my Bakugo like the picture that you guys had in the
Yeah,
advertisement
right
for
there. Trey's
the-
on
for
it
the live?
already.
Yeah.
like I made the grenades using Lawrence Iwood's like patterns.
Wow.
And it's the things I don't make that many things. But I could probably make things, but I don't like it. I don't like it. It's so yeah, and I'm not amazing at it. So it took me like a whole week to make the grenades, and they still didn't look that like good to me compared to other people's like grenades, right? So And then the thing, the straps on the shirt kept falling off, and I was just so uncomfortable. I just thought I looked like crap, and I was just so unhappy. And I think that like kind of turned a switch on me that I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do closet cosplays for a while because like I'm tired of stressing out, like of con crunching,
It's a mood.
like just not being happy with what I'm doing.
That is a definite mood.
Yeah, so that was like a switch. I was like, okay, like I just want to have fun. I just want to do funny stuff.
You make
And
great
that's when I
props.
kind of started like changing my kind of content. And oh my god, yeah, and that's a prime. That's Brandicoot. Brandicoo's in the chat here. That's Brandicoot.
I love this guy's.
Pillowcase.
And
And
this
yeah,
is one of my
and,
favorite sets of y'all.
and funny, and that's what I'm saying. Like, right? It's like you do make all this effort, and then that picture of the Big Mouth picture, that one exploded on Halloween, and literally it got like millions of shares.
Oh my
That
god! I
one.
just saw the bag that has the soup.
Lentil, yeah, and it's like, and that's when you think of like, okay, why am I putting all this effort if something like this is gonna be what goes viral? Kind
Exactly.
Of thing. I think, like,
This
like
is-
it went viral on BuzzFeed. Like it was just like literally, it was a last minute thing. We thought it'd be hilarious.
People just want to have fun.
It's
So yeah, so that's when I was like, all right,
I
I'm doing like funny
died.
content from now on.
I think it's because
So
Died the
that's
first
what
time I
it's
saw
because
it.
people just want to have fun, man. Ultimately, if you can make them
Exactly, and I was I started to forget about that. Like I forget that I'm doing this for fun. Like I don't want to stress myself. I don't want to like, there's no
Yeah.
point if I just want to go have fun with my friends.
Yeah.
I really don't need to be like a professional cosplayer. I just wanna enjoy myself and make funny content. Just make people
Oh.
smile.
You've put a great spotlight on some stuff and some issues though, like for Dragon Con instance, when like some of your gender bin cosplays, man, are amazing. Like your Harley Quinn.
Yeah, and that one I will say like that one that cosplay was made by my friend Paul Tran, Mr. Paul Tran.
Oh,
He's
nice.
amazing. So yeah, that whole cosplay I could never. He made everything by hand, so I was like,
Wow.
it's amazing.
Now, speaking of
Right.
gender bend, before we go to Brittany's question, Tatiana, since she's in the comments, actually recently got a lot of shit for cosplaying male
Yeah.
characters.
I saw that.
And
Yeah.
it's like, I think it's
From the Polar Express.
Yeah.
I saw her cosplay from the Polar
Which
Express.
was amazing. Like absolutely
Yeah.
blew me away.
phenomenal. I don't know
Like,
if it's guys are
Yeah, I
intimidated
don't understand how.
by how well they pull it off, or maybe
Exactly.
because Tatiana, girls like Tatiana, Brittany, they have like really big dick energy. So I think
Yeah.
guys just have a problem with that much,
Yeah.
like badassness. So I think it's kind of
Maybe. I think
so,
It's really
too.
dumb.
Confidence is intimidating to
think
some
it is.
people.
I
Yeah.
think it is, and you pulled it off well with your
You're
gender
right.
bends, and she did amazing as well. I think gender doesn't
Yep.
matter. The Night Mage guy we talked about, he did a Chun-Li skirt and all, and
That's awesome.
He's a big old 6 foot giant man.
That's
muscular,
hilarious. It's
and
amazing.
Yes, he pulled it off. It looks phenomenal.
No, that makes it so much better. I think it's hard. Especially like depends like what your like family's like, and like my family's like the one time I wore like a Bakugo. I was Bakugo cheerleader outfit Bakugo. Like literally, my dad didn't speak to me for like
Oh.
a week.
Oh no.
Because he thought it was just like so weird, and I'm like, it's just
Yeah.
for fun. Like I don't see the big deal. Like, my family thought that was super weird because they're super like old
Yeah.
fashioned. It's just
Yeah.
annoying.
For
you know.
sure. For sure. Coming from a Hispanic
Yeah.
family, yeah, ours are super old.
Trying
Exactly.
to weed
you
out.
know, Hispanic
Yeah.
families like they're so behind. Like, yeah. So it's
There's
that
like
was
the
fun.
norms that you have to like
Yeah,
fit
and it's
into.
like
They're very masculine, like super like what's the word in Spanish? Michisto or
Machismo.
whatever. Like they're just like super like
Machismo.
yeah.
Machismo.
No,
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Impalab 1967. Hi on Twitch. Sorry about the glitchiness, guys. I'm trying to fix it as we go. Thank you so much for sticking with it. We do have a ton of people in Twitch and Facebook watching, so thank you all for doing that. Brittany, your question for the wonderful Charlie Castle.
Well, before I ask my question, I will say that I started following you back when you sprayed your hair yellow back
Oh my
then.
God,
So, like
yeah,
your
throwback.
Fairyverse
Oh my gosh.
And that's because I was one of the first like females to do like gender bends of like Dragon Ball characters myself.
Badass.
I remember.
Um,
I do remember.
and so like literally like it's always been one of my favorite DBZ cosplayers like of all time. Anyway, I just had to get that out. Anyway, so if money wasn't an object, what cosplay would you want to build or buy?
Oh, that's a good question. So like right now, one of my dream cosplays that I think will happen. I'm saving up a little bit, but it won't be that bad. I want to do a Saint Seiya cosplay from like a Saint Seiya or Knights of the Zodiac, depending what you when like I grew up with it being Knights of the Zodiac. So that's my dream cosplay. Like that's my dream because I grew up with it.
Which one though? Which
like,
Zodiac?
Like Saint Seiya, like Pegasus Saint, definitely.
Okay.
And I want to have like his medal, like where he carries the armor, like you know what I'm saying. So I want to like
not
side by side.
Not the gold armor. It's like the silver armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the bronze, I guess, the bronze Saint. So yeah, so I want that. That one I talked to somebody about commissioning that. It's not that bad, but that's my current dream. That's very attainable. It's not that because he doesn't have that much armor. It's like just like a shoulder strap, a couple of chest plates. Some leg work, some leg armor, and that's it. So that's my dream one that I think is finally gonna happen, hopefully.
Oh, nice.
That's a good
but if money
choice.
was an
I think-
option, I would get a badass Iron Man suit, 100%.
Yeah.
Like a super super nice one.
Yeah. Oh,
Just for fun.
Sure, man.
Like one with like all the lights.
Yeah,
And
oh, yeah,
everything.
yeah,
And the mask has to come up and everything.
Like I don't know if you guys saw the one that David Dobrik got. Like I want that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$10,000 for this. Money can't buy happiness, but
That one.
It's just like yes.
Yeah, that one.
That is.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would buy that too.
That video was so
Yeah.
much fun.
I
to
had
watch.
money.
She's like, they say money don't buy happiness, but look at me. I'm in an Iron Man suit.
Look, yeah.
And Buck says he'll be at like the next like San Diego Comic-Con just because that vibe you get in a costume like that, you love it, and that's just like an addiction. So he's gonna be like, I'm gonna get something else. I'm gonna go con in this.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he can cover his face too, so he can be left alone and
Yes.
stuff.
Like left alone, but stopped every 2 feet. that he
Exactly.
walked.
Yeah.
But nobody
Like, only
would
people
know.
are
It was
really,
me
you
all
know.
along.
It's just because he's Iron Man, and then he'd take it
Yeah.
off, and they're like, "Ah!"
Yeah,
Well, that's
exactly.
like what's his name? The guy that does like the TED Talks or whatever, and he would go as like no face from Spirited
Evil
Away
Ted.
and just
Oh,
walk
yes.
the con like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes.
I saw that. Yeah.
That is so badass. Yeah, cons, I miss them. So much fun to be had at
Yeah.
cons. So, guys, just to
Yeah.
update the live audience, if you don't see me, it's okay. I took my video feed off the screen to see if that helps with the glitching. It already shows that
Oh,
the
it did.
performance is helping, so you don't need to see my face. I'll be fine. Charlie's a real star. Simba's asleep, so we're gonna get shots of Simba.
Simba, yeah, he's a little sleepy. Here,
Yeah,
I'll get one more.
Just for
Sleepy
to
Simba.
apologize for all the glitching.
I just,
Oh,
no baby.
Little
Oh,
squish.
man. That is.
But he'll wake up.
he's-
He'll
he
wake up in
sleeps a
like
lot.
30 minutes and then be like,
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah, he'll be like hyper for like 15 minutes. He'll have a poop, have some food, and then pass out, and then just do that in a whole
I
certain
mean,
like a
that's just-
cycle.
Sounds
That's
like
a
my
whole-
weekend.
That's a whole mood right there.
That's my
So,
weekends usually.
We
Yeah.
have a question from, like I said, the comments. Guys, if you have a question for Charlie, feel free to dump it in there now. And we'll ask. Here's a question from who I think is the most beautiful woman in the world, my wife. I have a two-part question. Do you like Pokemon?
Sure.
Is the first part. And the second is, what do you think of Snorlax?
Yes, of course. I grew up on Pokemon, like in Spanish too. So I remember
Oh, yeah.
I used to. My dad should have known I was gonna grow up to be like a lead. I would sit him down and I would like show him like while I performed like the opening theme song in Spanish. I had the CD where you have like the soundtrack of Pokemon, like the whole like all the theme songs, and I would literally like dance around and sing the song. And so yeah, like Pokemon was huge to me as well. And I love Snorlax, of course.
That is
Who
so
doesn't?
badass. Oof. So now,
this might be. I now have a question because I've never thought about this. Okay, so the names of the Pokemon that we know, are those Japanese? Like, or do they change from like Japanese to English, and then do they change from English to Spanish? Like, are there?
Uh,
They're like
That-
translated over, I thought.
I think, like I know Pikachu is like worldwide.
Yeah,
Like that's
some
that's
Yeah,
never
yeah.
changed.
Japanese,
But
some like what's the one that we gave an English name? I think Diglett is not a Japanese. It's not what it's called in Japan.
I'm gonna Google
Yeah.
this.
yeah, because I honestly don't. I remember I used to watch it, but I don't remember exactly like
I
sitting down
remember
and
my
watching
friend who played the card
Yeah,
game
I-
telling me that that's not what you call it in Japan. So that's the only reason I
Yeah.
know that there are in fact some that do not that
That
are
are
different. Like
different.
Mr. Mime, I would imagine is not the Japanese
Yeah.
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
Senor Mime.
It's clearly
Yeah.
Senor Mime is what they call it in
Senor.
Japan. Senor Mime is what you would call it. Yeah,
Senor
that's what
Mime.
I'm not an expert.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I remember more like Dragon Ball. I really remember. I remember like Dragon Ball. That one has always been my number one. And that one I remember they would change the names around. Like they never named. They would call her Milk instead of Chi Chi, like Goku's wife. Because Chi Chi in Spanish was always just like pee. Like, well, you got a Chi Chi? You got a pee?
What?
Yeah.
So I think
We
that's
can't
why
do
they
that.
changed
Is
it.
that what
Changed
it
her name
means
to
down there?
Milk.
Because Chi-Chi in Mexico is breast.
Maybe it's
Is
Colombian.
breast.
Maybe it's a Colombian thing, but for us, Chi Chi is like
Chi-Chi.
if I ask Simba like, oh Simba, you have to Chi Chi, and then like it's like
Yeah, that's
it's a big
definitely
pee.
Colombian because Chi-Chi
Uh,
in Mexico is all breast.
Maybe it is
all
Colombian.
breast. So I'm pretty sure
yeah.
they changed it for that too.
Your
Yeah, it's all
Chi-Chis.
Chi-Chis.
Now I don't know because like the I know the Spanish was done by Mexican companies, like they sub the
Yes.
dubbed. So I don't know, but I remember there was
Yeah.
Milk.
So to answer the question for the Japanese translation to English translation, some of them retain the same name from English to
Yes.
Japanese or Japanese to English, whichever way you want to say it. And then some are completely different as they are the best description in the Japanese language to describe what it is in the English
Yes.
language.
Now,
So it's both.
Della
Okay.
Robia on Twitch 2016 did say that as Brittany answered it, they are translated over. So thank you for watching, Della Robia. Snorlax.
Do we have a what about Vulpix? This is very
I
important.
can hold on.
Look
I
up
haven't left the
Vulpix,
list yet.
But
So
what do you think of Snorlax? My wife wants to know. And then I have
My
another
lord.
question from
He answered that
We
already.
already
Yeah, no, I
answered.
love
He
Snorlax.
He said, "Who doesn't love Snorlax?"
Yeah,
Vulpix
He's such a mood. He's such a
is
mood.
the English
such a mood.
translation, and it's like Rokun for
Ah.
Japanese.
Now I have another question from Tom Durr on Facebook. Who are some people
Yep.
for
my
Charlie?
dad.
Who are some people you follow, and who was your first?
Oh wow, that's a throwback. I think one of the first like big cosplayers I followed was like Yaya Han.
Yes.
Um, and who else? I think Jessica Negri. I think
Yeah.
everyone kind of. That's everyone's like
She's-
almost like
she's
first
queen.
That was
cosplayer
the
that
thing. I
you.
was like, oh wow, she's amazing.
Yeah.
I just followed Negri.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I follow mostly. I love following my friends, and I do follow like Chris Villain, Hammy. Hammy's
Yeah.
really good too.
Awesome.
And yeah, no, I follow a ton of people, but again, I just haven't been very active on Instagram, so I don't know
You
what's
follow
going on
people
Instagram.
TikTok.
But on TikTok, I follow Bucket Brown. I really like Bucket Brown. Like Bucket. I like, and I'm trying to like kind of get into other stuff other than
Yeah.
cosplay. So I really like other creators, just in general, like Ethan Trace. I really like Ethan Trace.
Oh, yeah.
I love Jennings. I know you guys
Oh,
had Jennings
he
on the show. I love his
one of the
TikTok.
nicest people.
I love
you'll ever meet.
Taya Miller. Taya
Yeah.
Miller is awesome. Yeah, he looks like this nicest guy.
He
So
is.
yeah, I follow
Yes,
those
it's like,
people like on
okay, you're
TikTok.
super hot and you're nice and genuine. What the
I know
fuck?
it's like not
Give
fair,
us a
right?
chance, bro. Give us a
I
chance.
know.
Tone it down.
Tone it
Charlie.
down. Yeah, exactly.
Put a
I don't
shirt
know if you
on.
noticed, buddy, but you're in the same boat. Damn it, you're hot as hell.
Yeah.
No,
and
not
nice.
even.
What
Not
the
even.
hell?
No, I'm in no Jennings. I'm no Jennings.
To me, you are. Now, this is totally a Latina name. Jennifer Nicole Guadalupe Garza wants to know if you had a
Nice.
power, what would it be?
What's your quirk?
Power?
What's your quirk?
My quirk. I would want healing ability, like
Oh,
Wolverine style
fuck
healing
yes.
ability.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Just because I want to live longer. I like my life. I
It's
just want to live
fun.
longer. Like
Yeah.
I don't even need to like show off. I just want to live longer. I want to be like healthy my
That's
whole
awesome,
life.
Yeah.
Definitely. Now the catch with Wolverine's
Yeah.
ability is he feels everything, so he can regenerate, but he does
True.
feel every time the claws
True.
come out. I love that.
The
about it.
pain.
Yeah.
You'd get numb to the pain
Yeah,
eventually.
Yeah, exactly,
Do it.
exactly. And I
Just
don't
like
expect to
life.
get like stabbed over and over or anything. So
Yeah.
that's good.
You're like, I don't want like to do
I'm not
that.
gonna
Like I
join
just
you.
want to be able to heal.
exactly. Like yeah. Like old age.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
exactly.
healed. We're
Della
good.
Robia 2016 says Charlie is the first cosplayer I've followed. Hashtag
Awesome.
Castlemaniacs.
Oh yeah, that's our Discord. That's our Discord
so
fam.
Dope.
Aw.
The Discord fam is
Yeah.
building. That is awesome. We have one more question before we go on to our topics this week. And guys, if you have
Sure.
more questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll continue reading them throughout the show. But Gigi, you have the last
Oh,
most
shit.
serious
Shit.
question.
Okay.
This one's heavy, guys.
We're judging. We're
Oh,
judging.
I was
I'm
expecting
glad
it.
the glitch
Okay,
is
okay, I'm
gone,
here. I
'cause
had to.
People need to hear this question. This is the hardball, serious stuff.
Wait.
The big one
It's what the people want.
Okay.
Go for
for
it,
the
Gigi.
night. Hit him.
You're making them nervous.
Well, now
I know.
now
I
I'm
was
like
oh, God.
now I'm like second guessing
It's
this
gonna be
question.
hard, but he's gotta
Okay.
do it. It's a rite of passage.
Okay.
It has to be asked.
Okay. If you were a Girl Scout cookie, which cookie would you be?
I was a Girl Scout cookie. Oh God, I don't even remember what those like what they have. Like what are the choices?
Charlie is my
I don't
favorite
remember.
person.
I would.
I'm done now.
Okay,
just
so
don't
if you were a cookie, describe yourself if you were a cookie, and then we'll find a Girl
was a
Scout cookie that
cookie.
works.
I guess I would be anything that's a little sweet with a little bit of a kick.
So a Thin Mint.
Maybe like a sweet and I don't know if they're sweet and sour cookies.
Was
I guess
it
not.
Some
the
boba
tagalongs, like with the coconut on them or whatever?
Maybe,
That's
yeah,
what-
The
maybe.
tagalongs
A
are the
little-
peanut butter chocolate ones.
Maybe
Yeah.
he's like a dark
So maybe
chocolate
that.
with
So
like
maybe that.
chili.
Maybe that.
Or there's like lemon cookies.
Lemon, I like lemon. Yeah, I like the be a citrusy
Yeah,
aftertaste. Yeah.
there's
Yeah, there you go.
The
It's
Discord
pretty
fam
good.
the
is
lemon
lighting-
cookie.
The Discord fam is lighting up Twitch. Della Robia says, "You better know who this is, Daddy." And Impalab 1967 says, "Maniacs." Hashtag heart. So lots of love.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, no, I love my Discord fam. And then like the thing is like 99% of them came from
That's
TikTok. And the best thing is like a lot of them was never into cosplay before. Like
So
they're
you're
just
spreading
really
not
like
only positivity,
other,
but you're
like-
spreading this awesome culture that we all get to share. That's so amazing.
yeah, and a lot of them found me like through Supernatural videos and
Yes.
stuff. So we're super close. And
You're
now they're
neat.
talking about like, oh, maybe I should cosplay now too, and like so it's really cool to see them getting into it and opening up to this whole
You
new
gotta
world.
show this off.
That's so awesome. What do you got, Trey?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's,
yes.
yeah,
Oh my
Mm.
gosh.
yeah. So that's one of my simpler ones that like, but for whatever
You
reason,
killed
that
this
one
one,
went
man.
like that one's one of the one that that's my first one that
Dude.
went viral.
Dean
On
Winchester,
TikTok.
bro. I live for your collabs
Yeah.
with Tatiana and
And I love-
standalones.
Yeah.
Speaking of collabs, I loved this one.
Oh yeah.
Last
like
Sun
Scooby
cosplay.
Natural. Like,
Yes.
Scooby Natural photo shoot is one of my favorites.
That is epic.
Everyone was on point. We had literally the whole squad.
Now we go into the topics, everybody. So,
Oh.
in case you haven't put two and two together, all day up and down, this show is now going to be all about DC fandom. 100% DC fandom. The first one is, of course, the Batman trailer with Sparkle Bats, aka
Sparkle Bat.
Pat. What is it? Pat Battinson? Battinson?
Edson.
Battinson.
Pat
Yeah,
Battinson.
Pat
I'm
Battinson.
Patters.
I'm
I-
excited.
Ecstatic for this fucking trailer. I could talk about it all day.
Y'all weren't ecstatic a couple
I
months ago.
I said
I've
I
been-
was
I
going to
have been
reserve. Hey,
on-
hold on. I said I was going to reserve judgment until the trailer, and we got the
I
trailer,
refuse.
and I only got 2 words to say. I'm vengeance.
Vengeance.
No, I have been excited because I love Robert
has.
Pattinson,
She
and
has.
from the beginning, I've been saying that I'm excited, and I think he's going to
I
do a
think I
good
was
job.
The only one.
I was like,
I
he's going
was-
to be a great Bruce Wayne. How is he going to be as Batman, though?
He's
We
gonna
got
be
that
perfect.
taste.
And
I'm
the
very
only one,
excited.
I think
Yeah,
I think it
I
looks
was the
great.
only one who was shitting on
I
it.
love the scene where he's just pounding on the guy and he just keeps going.
Yeah.
keeps going.
Oh
It's
I
like,
know.
whoa.
I was like, this
I
is
gave you
like
like
4
chills.
seconds.
Whoa.
So,
Daddy, chill.
yes. that scene alone, I was like, they nailed it. They fucking nailed it because he
Yeah,
gets
they
into
absolutely
the
did.
ground and you're thinking, oh shit, and then he keeps punching him afterwards, like 2, 3
Yeah.
more times, like wham, wham, and then they pan to the group's face and they're all just like, oh shit. Whoa.
Yeah,
What if
everyone's
it
like,
goes
oh,
on
God.
longer than that, and they just
Yes.
didn't? They just
Is he dead?
Yeah, he fights like somebody.
that
who's
guy's
fucked
face
up.
is concave
Yeah.
now. It's not even.
Literally.
It's gone.
Yes. Yeah,
It's a
but I
bowl.
was not. Brittany's right. I was skeptical just because DC has let me down so many times.
Yeah. I
I don't
hear
know
you.
why they would ever let us down. I mean, I
Oh my
can't
God.
ever imagine why DC would let us down.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it or across my upper lip, but
I
I
can't.
just can't
figure it out.
why. But no, I'm all stoked. I'm all in. I'm back. DC Fandom was a phenomenal event. The Batman was super dope as far as trailers go. It's exciting. I'm
Yeah.
all in. And then they had the video game Gotham Knights, speaking of Batman, where you can play as the Bat Fam. You can do Robin, Red Hood,
Yes.
Batgirl.
I saw that. That's so freaking
Oh
cool.
man, I'm all in. I'm just all over it.
Mhm.
Please give me some more Nightwing. Like you get to be Nightwing.
I know.
I love video games. I've been able to play a lot more recently, and I am so stoked for this game. Like
I love that Batgirl
for
suit.
real.
Yeah. I love the Robin suit there.
Yes. The Robin
Mhm.
suit's dope.
Like,
Watch
it
how
looks
fast
so
that
badass.
Batgirl suit becomes
Oh,
a
yeah.
cosplay.
I love that
I know.
they gave Batgirl like the police
Mhm.
baton
hmm
in the game. I was like, okay, so everyone's got something. Like, you know, Robin's got the nightsticks. Sorry, Nightwing has the nightsticks. Robin has
Yeah.
the staff, and then Red Hood's
Yep.
got the guns.
Everybody's got their signature weapons, their signature uniforms even. So there's this Robin, and then he also has the Red
Yeah.
Robin suit that you can unlock in the game.
Oh.
So I'm
Yeah. I'm excited to
100%.
see what they do.
I'm stoked with that
this.
video game, and I really hope that they
Speaking of new
Yes.
suits,
what do you got, Trey? Speaking of new suits, what do you got? Oh, the Flash. That's right. Ezra
Oh,
Miller is still on the roll somehow. We'll run with it. Whatever.
yeah.
Somehow he still has the role. Sneaky backgrounds.
I thought they were getting rid of him. I thought
I thought
so
they were
too.
Didn't
too.
they
So
release
fan
maybe
out.
maybe they had already filmed all of this
Maybe
and
they're
then
just
it
gonna
moving
kill 'em off.
forward.
Maybe this
Maybe kill him
actually,
off.
Or maybe we get 2 flashes and we have a flashpoint in the middle
Brittany,
of the
this
movie.
is the Flashpoint film that they're doing, and it is supposed to spark the DC multiverse. Your husband
Awesome.
said sneaky backgrounds, and Tatiana said, Gigi, you're a fellow Twilight fan, Team Pattinson.
Thank you.
Nice.
I'm like, did you see him all broody in Twilight?
He
Did
looked
you
like
see
Bucky
him?
Barnes in this
He
trailer,
looked
though.
broody
You can't
Batman.
deny that he was totally.
He did. Like the eyes,
guy
the
liner,
eyes.
I was like Bucky Barnes.
Yeah.
The only frustration I did have with Robert Pattinson though was that he was like, I don't want to gain weight I don't want to beef up, and I'm like,
You're Batman, bitch.
I will be Batman. I will beef up and be Batman.
Yes.
Like, I'll
Yeah.
do it.
you cannot be vengeance
Yeah.
and not be buff.
I am
Enough
tiny
buff,
vengeance.
Look at this like
I'm
spot
tiny
on my
But
thing.
can we talk about our man Paul Dano
He's
as
that. I'm sorry.
Riddler.
I'm pretty sure it's the Riddler, not confirmed, but chilling villain and well overdue.
Definitely the
Yes,
Riddler.
yes, but
Yeah.
it could also be Hush, a combination of Hush and the Riddler, because in the animated series, the Riddler is Hush, and in this one, he has his face taped up, very much like Hush. So I don't know if they're doing a hybrid or if they're going full Riddler. I hope it's full Riddler because I think he's scary enough as it is. If you do him right, you can have a lot of fun with the Riddler as a villain. So I have a question.
I feel like they had a lot of the casting questionable. Like I had to watch the trailer like a couple times to really figure out who is who.
I miss Colin Farrell.
I didn't
Like,
notice this
I
half the
miss
time.
Colin. Yeah, I miss
Like
Colin
Gordon?
Farrell.
I had no idea that was.
Yeah,
I had no
I was
idea.
completely.
Like I thought it was that other actor that he's the mayor on Gotham. I forget his name.
Mr. Kind. Well, it's the one I showed you, Trey. Kind is his last
Yeah,
name,
yeah.
but they made a meme out of it. They were like,
Because I legit
Yeah,
thought it was him. Oh, Aubrey James. That's his name. Aubrey
Oh,
James. I
man.
just googled
Yep.
it. I legit thought it was him. And then I saw the thing going around. Oh, can you believe Colin Farrell is this? I'm like, oh my god.
a lot of makeup.
Like I remember this guy from like
A lot
TV
of
shows and like
They could just got
Wait,
the mayor.
that's
Yeah, that's
Colin
Colin
Farrell?
Farrell.
Yeah.
As the
As
penguin.
the Penguin.
Oswald Cobblepot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I have a question for everybody, starting with Charlie. Sticking on the topic of Batman, favorite DC Batman villain? Batman villain specifically, actually. We'll stick with Batman for the trailer. Who favorite Batman? villain?
I always love Poison Ivy.
Oh yeah.
Damn it!
Poison Ivy. I love Poison Ivy.
So what is that?
Yeah.
3? Yeah,
I'll always remember. I think it was it Uma Thurman?
Yep.
Yeah.
Uma Thurman? That was in like one of the classics, like with
George Clooney.
George Clooney. I just always when I was a kid, I remember watching that and being like, oh,
Like,
yeah.
thing,
You know,
she has the thing like,
um,
glued on her eyebrows.
She comes out of that
Oh, I
gorilla
know.
suit. It was just like, holy cow.
Yeah. So for me, I used to love
Yes.
Poison Ivy.
100%. Gigi, who is your favorite Batman
Yeah.
villain?
I like Poison Ivy. But also, I don't know. There's so many.
Yes.
They're so good.
Amazing.
Yeah, there is
Gallery.
a lot.
Like that's and it just like depends on the day. Also, like, what am
What's your
I?
mood? Your mood switches. That's how we're
Yeah.
gonna describe your mood.
But like, I do love Poison Ivy. That was my first cosplay I ever did. So Poison
Oh,
Ivy.
nice.
Brittany, what is your? I know it's Poison Ivy because you.
Penguin. I like
Simba.
Penguin.
I do
too.
love Poison Ivy, but I also have a second choice as well. I actually love Scarecrow
Ooh,
as a
yeah.
villain.
Oh
yeah.
He's probably one of
Yeah,
my
that's Scarecrow.
favorites because he not only is he like mind mess with you like the Riddler does, but he's kind of like demented
Yes.
like Joker. So I think he's a good combination of the two.
100%. Trey, who do you like?
It's tough, but if I had to pick one, it's gonna be Joker, hands down, all day, every day. It's
Joker,
the
yeah,
yin.
Joker's amazing.
It's Batman's Moriarty. You know, his.
Perfect description.
It's the guy who's
Moriarty.
always ahead of
Perfect description. 100%.
Yeah.
I
the yin to his yang. It's
That-
like
yeah,
Arch
that's
nemesis,
it.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
Exactly.
have to agree with Trey. It is definitely his yin, his yang to Batman's yin.
Mhm.
His whole purpose is to just get Batman to break his one rule. That's it. And it sounds
Yeah.
simple,
and there's a big
but
talk.
it is the core of what Batman is. It is what makes him Batman, and
Yeah.
Joker just wants him to break it. That's it. That's it. Why he exists.
There's big talks. What I've been hearing of Johnny Depp playing Robert's Joker.
Really?
Oh,
I hadn't
my
heard,
God.
I hadn't heard
Edits
about that.
that Boss Logic is doing of Johnny Depp as Joker.
It's like
are
make it
chilling
happen.
as fuck. They are so
yeah,
good.
that
Look, now
You
I got
gotta
to go look.
Brit.
Yeah.
Boss Logic.
We try to find.
yeah, like that would
Yeah.
ooh. I that's not somebody that I
I
would
would
like
100%
think to
cast
cast
him
as
as the
Joker.
And I think he's gonna knock it out the park.
No, but like I don't know why I
Yeah.
never thought about that, but he would be spectacular. I guess it's just Heath Ledger's Joker is just
Iconic.
so
Oh,
like
it's
for
iconic.
sure.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
So it's like hard to like think of any like to see other Jokers.
Yes.
It's hard, yeah.
He
Like,
almost killed
And
the
it,
role,
it's not to
for
it,
sure. Like nobody else can do
Yeah.
it after, but
well, and it's not to say that like other people aren't good as Joker. It's not that at all.
Dang.
It's-
it's just that Pattinson's Batman looks like it's gonna be at a certain level, and you just want the Joker to be able to meet that. And what
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and I think Johnny
once you see that
Depp.
Boss Logic art, you'll be on board. Trust me, he is so.
I'm
Hold on,
trying to bring
I'm-
it up right
yeah.
now.
I'm getting it. I'm
Go
already
for it.
ahead
Yeah,
of you.
there you go.
Look at that.
Yeah, because yours is all
Oh, I like
There's
that.
a
I like
couple-
that.
There's a couple of those. There's one where it's
Like, he could do crazy, like just
Like
on a whole nother
nobody's
level.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
business.
skin crawling.
Nobody's business. Brittany's got a bit more of it in the frame there.
oh, there we
You
go.
go.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
Johnny Depp as
Yeah.
the Joker. I'm done. Sign me up. That is that image right there.
I'm here. I'm
My body
here.
is ready.
I feel like it's like as good as Batman needs to be. Let's be honest. Like, the villain
And
has
I'm
to be
finally
just
glad
as
they're
good.
doing the Riddler.
Yeah.
Like with each one.
If not
and
better,
I'm finally
yeah.
glad they're doing the Riddler
Yeah.
because we get to see him as a detective. We actually get to see him solve some shit, and the Riddler is his
Yeah.
intelligence is off the charts, and I think he'll break Batman early on. So I'm so excited to watch. Now-
Very excited.
I think people have to keep in mind, like any like I know some people aren't crazy about this, but and they're like, well, this looks
Yeah.
bad, that looks bad. I'm like, you gotta think this is like in timeline form. He's only been Batman for like
Yes.
2 years. So this
Yeah.
is like young
Yeah,
Batman.
This is
100%.
Earth 2
He doesn't
Batman,
have all the gadgets yet and all
which
that.
means has nothing to do with the Batfleck universe.
Yes,
And
it's year 2
Mhm.
Batman on a different universe. I don't need an origin story. Don't tell me how he came to be.
No.
Just have him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know.
I
We all
don't
Just
need
know.
to
like Spider-Man in Civil War.
By
Just
now,
have him
we all
land
know.
and be like, "I'm fucking Batman, bitches. You already know."
Yeah.
I don't need to see the Waynes die again.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
Well, and the thing is, like, shoot, well, I was gonna say something. I haven't even had anything to drink, and I already. What? Like, what
Don't
is
worry about it,
happening?
It'll come to you. Try not to focus on it.
Oh, I guess so. I want to know, like, are they going to? Is this like Batman moving forward? Like, I want this like already what
From-
I've seen from this 2-minute trailer is like what I want to see Batman
We
be.
might get 2
From what I
Batmans from now
gather
on.
Ever.
on Fandom,
True.
we are getting a DC multiverse going forward, so we are going to have possibly multiple Batmans, multiple Flashes. So the TV universe, the HBO Max universe, the DC EU, and the new DC, they're all going to kind of be existing at the same time, just like the DC multiverse. What I've been saying DC should do from the jump, you have a multiverse. Use it. Do a Superman movie over there, different Superman on TV, another one.
You don't have to
Yeah,
have
DC has
continuity.
the luxury of
Just
just
go
going
for
for
it.
and then throwing them all in a soup bowl, and then we all get.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a way of making up excuses for poor casting decisions.
Yeah, it is. It is. It can
I would personally rather see continuity with solid casting versus have 8 different like versions of a character. But that's just me. Look, this trailer has brought me back to like DC's side. Like, if they can deliver content that is as good as that 2-minute trailer that I watched, like, I will be so deep into DC, like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
drown.
Now
So
there's-
like I
there's-
like I need
this-
it. I need Robert
the
Pattinson
double-edged
Batman
sword, though, is
for the rest of
this
my life.
here. For the Batman trailer that we got, not that one. That's not the title card I wanted up. The Justice
Well,
League
yeah.
is what we got. The Snyder Cut Justice League was not very exciting.
Can we just talk about the fact that like the main protagonist, like the main villain in the Snyder Cut looks just like the character from Ready Player One? Am I the only one?
I'd have
You gotta
to.
pull up a
look at it.
photo. You can't tell me that.
Well,
Yeah.
I got you.
Brittany's
I
on
got
the
you.
photo,
But-
they were comparing it to Thanos.
Like-
obviously.
Wait.
Like Boss Man, like animated Boss, like Boss Man's Avatar.
I've never seen Ready Player One, so I can help no one here.
You've never
I-
seen Ready
No, sorry.
Player
Oh,
One?
it's such a good movie. I love it so much.
I love all the like Easter eggs in it, where like watching it, you just
This
like
guy in
see
the
all
top
of these
right?
characters.
Yeah.
I can't take credit for
Yeah.
this, okay? Because my husband actually was the one who noticed
Yeah.
this first. But once you see it, you can't unsee it, and you're like, wow, it's literally like a copy and
Oh my
paste.
God.
Like,
Powers Drew's comment: Duct Tape and Nirvana have never made me more excited. Fucking A, my friend. Fucking A. That trailer, the music on that trailer was phenomenal. Nirvana for the Batman trailer, but the Snyder Cut wasn't.
Yeah.
It looked to me like leftover footage, tied together with a song.
okay,
Just-
Trey, you got
yeah,
yours
he has
up?
Dark Side on his.
Okay.
I'm not sure
Are
which
you
one
ready?
you're
Are you
talking
ready
about.
for the
Yes.
Ready Player One?
Let's see it.
Not ready. I'm telling you
Okay,
now, you're
show
not
me.
ready.
You can just put your finger over your camera to get the full screen too.
Oh, that guy. Okay. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
That's yeah.
Wow. He just has armor on. That's the
Yeah.
difference.
Like copy and pasted, and you took his hood
he
off.
has no hood and he lost the armor. Holy
That-
shit. That's funny.
There was one shot from
you,
the trailer,
DC.
though. There was one shot from that trailer though that I kind of liked, and I'm sure it's all going to be part of the dream sequence with Darkseid. But the Justice League Tower, and then you can see Aquaman's trident, like in the rubble, and I'm like, oh man, like something went down. This is probably maybe like a possible future that the Flash runs into,
True.
or just a dream sequence that maybe Bruce has.
Yeah, and I think Snyder's always been good at those visuals that are like, holy shit. It's just the rest of the movie he needs to work on. For me, the pacing is slow. There's useless scenes. Doesn't play with the heroes the way I like them played with. I know it's super stupid, but I don't want Superman.
Doesn't play on their like I don't know, like what
Yes.
makes them as a character. Like Ezra Miller is a great example. Like the Flash is a young, like spunky, super intelligent person, and he made him almost like a fucking dickhead.
Yes,
and
he
it
was
was
so
just like,
neurotic.
this is not the character that you connect. It's hard to
Mhm.
connect with them. It's like they're so far left of what their normal character is. Like I can't make a connection with this because this is different.
Jesus
Like
gives the trailer 2 thumbs down. I'm gonna have to agree. Snyder Cut, I'm not super excited. It is a 4-part miniseries. I'm gonna go around here asking
Yeah.
Charlie first. Are you gonna watch all 4 parts?
Well,
Absolutely. I think we're all gonna watch it.
yeah,
I think.
you would think right.
Yeah, I'm still excited to watch it. I mean, it's more content, so I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna watch it. I don't know what to
Here's a
expect
better
from
question.
it, but
Would you
I'm excited.
subscribe to HBO Max just to watch this?
No, I would definitely find a way to watch it.
Yarr.
Me and Brittany are the pirates.
Yeah.
Yes. Gigi, would you subscribe?
I mean, my husband
Oh,
is
never mind.
so
Yeah,
stoked for
your
this.
husband will
So
subscribe for you.
yeah, so I mean, I'll watch
Yeah,
it with
it's gonna
him.
be- we're all gonna watch it. Maybe even throw a watch party. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Just all go to Brittany's and throw a watch party.
I'll watch it to support Cyborg.
Yes,
That's about
Ray
it.
Fisher. We got to
Yeah.
meet him. Nicest guy.
Yeah.
Because he's just an amazing person. But other than that, I could really give two shits less.
Me and Brittany, same page. So, what about the Suicide Squad? James Gunn Suicide Squad? Look fun. It's not a serious film. I don't think he's trying to like reinvent the wheel, but all those fucking characters, Polka Dot Man, really? Like
Weasel.
My biggest concern with that movie is having that many characters. How can you give that much context
Easy.
to that many
Easy.
characters? It's
Look at
too
that.
much.
They're dying, Britt.
Too much.
A lot of them are dying right out the gate.
Oh, yeah.
James
Oh, yeah.
Gunn-
I will say that I was so happy to see King Shark. That was probably
I was
my
just gonna say
favorite
King Shark. I
Yeah.
love King
Oh.
Shark. He's
I
so
was gonna
cute.
ask. So King,
because Killer
He should not be this cute.
But we've seen so many versions
yes,
of him
he's
now.
on the CW.
I'm like-
he's everywhere.
Yeah, and I love the CW
Yes.
King Shark too.
I like this one though. You can see there's like a little controller on his head. That's
Yeah.
they're gonna blow them the fuck up if they don't listen. So they're definitely being held against
Yeah.
their will. They're gonna kill him, Britt. That's how they're gonna make this work with so many people.
Mhm.
Well,
being a part of
yeah.
this. Yeah, people are gonna die left and right. Expect it. Powers Drew said HBO backed up the money dump truck for some fan service. I'm not sure
Look,
they will allow Justice League to
Prepare
suck again.
yourself. Cosplays
True.
are coming.
Oh yes, that
Yeah, the Harleys are
Quinn-
coming.
The Harleys are coming. The Harley
I've already
cosplays are
seen.
coming.
yeah.
I've already seen some great
It-
Harley Quinn cosplays of this.
it's
I'm just like,
comic
heck
accurate,
yeah! Like,
what's
We
not
have-
to love?
How the fuck do you bust that out that fast as well?
I just love that
Yeah,
they
it's one of
kept
those
a
things.
much.
Everyone wants to be first to
Yes.
the bat, right? So it's
For
like
sure, for sure.
um,
Who?
anytime there's
I
a new
wouldn't
character
know.
of
I'm gonna
anything.
ask everybody again, leading with Charlie. Who would you cosplay from the Suicide Squad?
If I could do it somehow, I would love to do
Oh,
King
that
Shark.
would be so
King
dope.
Shark. Like I don't know how
Yeah,
I
it'd have
would
to be
do
a
it at all,
huge
but
like
I
foam
just really
build,
love
I'm
them.
sure.
That or just another gender bend Charlie
Oh,
Quinn.
Fuck yes. I love
There
Charlie.
we go.
Charlie
There's a
Quinn.
Charlie
I
Quinn.
love that. Fuck yes.
Yeah,
That's
and it
so-
matches with my name. It's like
So
made for
Gigi,
me.
who would you cosplay from the Suicide Squad?
uh, I swear I'm not just copying Charlie. It's like every answer I'm like, me too. I've been asked like by a few different people if I would ever consider cosplaying
Mhm.
Harley Quinn.
So why not? Give it a go.
Why
Fuck
not?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going
Oh,
to, but
this one,
like,
you're going
if-
to. We're doing the GoFundMe. The whole podcast is literally taking donations for
Yeah.
it.
Starting it right
Yeah,
now.
we're getting you in that suit.
I mean, like, I would do it. It's not like on my.
Yeah.
That's who I would cosplay.
Roger that.
from this,
Brittany,
but-
who would you cosplay from the Suicide Squad that you have to choose from?
Would it have to be
Yes,
the new
it'd have to be the
Suicide
new
Squad?
Suicide Squad, just because that's who we're talking about. Give me both. Give me this one and the one you were going to answer with.
Enchantress.
100%.
Oh yeah.
I love
100%.
Enchantress. Yeah, that's a good one.
And what about this one?
But if I had to, I would probably try to do Polka Dot Man, but just try to make it like way more fun than what his is.
Yeah.
Like you could still do like the like cool like almost like aviator helmet, but you could almost do it like a little like leather vest and like like pants or shorts. You could change it, but more feminine, like rainbow hair, like instead of a
Yeah.
helmet.
For sure. Trey, who are you cosplaying from the Suicide Squad, my man?
I did a closet cosplay of Rick
Yeah.
Flag before. I'd probably do
Damn it,
Captain
Trey.
Boomerang, just because I'd want to get
Yeah.
the little like unicorn
see
and
that.
I would want to do a
everything.
Captain Boomerang also just because of the accent, man. I would love to just try playing with that.
Oh yeah,
And just to be an asshole a little bit. I think that'd be fun. Just to be a
exactly.
little asshole. So, moving on from the Suicide Squad, we have our final topic of the show. This one, I'm ecstatic for. Fuck everything else, because I know what this means for the whole universe. The Rock as Black Adam. We saw
Oh, I'm so excited
Hawkman
for it.
is going to be in it. Dr. Fate is going to be in it. Like, the Justice Society is going to be fighting Black Adam. And someone this powerful has to go head to head with Superman at some point, either in this movie
Oh yeah.
or in the future. That's Boss Logic's edit that both of y'all have, actually. So the artwork's amazing. I can't wait. I love the voiceover trailer where it was just clip art and animation, but he told you in that trailer that Black Adam is coming to run shit. He's not coming to coexist.
Yeah.
He's not coming to be a hero. He's coming to rule.
Yeah.
So, are you excited about the Black Adam trailer, Charlie? And
Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, and just like watching like the Rock's video on it, just like how he's talking about it, just got me so hyped. I was just like, I was just like,
Look at
ooh,
how
my
he
heart was
cares
like,
about it. Like, this is a passion project to him, man.
oh, I'm so excited. And he's like the perfect person for it. Like, he's just amazing.
yeah,
Like,
it-
and he
He's
looked
been-
just so like he looked so jacked, and
yeah.
I'm just like, oh my
Imagine him
god,
across
like,
Henry Cavill as Superman, giant.
oh my god, like, yeah. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. What about you, Gigi? You excited for Black Adam? What are your thoughts?
I am. I'm very excited.
Me too, girl. Me too. Brittany.
I mean, I don't know what else
How
to
about-
say. I am very excited.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely, because I think Shazam or whatever was probably one of the few DC
It was
movies
funny.
that were good. So if this is the same story, I'm all for it because they did a great
Yes.
job with the other one. So
Agreed.
I'm ready.
Trey, what do you think of Black Adam?
I'm excited that this is the role that The Rock is going to play. I feel like he's been on the fence about dipping into the
He's built
superhero
like a
universe for like
superhero.
years.
Literally.
Exactly.
Built like a
Yeah.
comic book character.
Like, and he's an action movie star, so it's like he's perfect for this genre. But at the same time, it's like you don't want to give him something like. Could you imagine like if he ended up playing
Yeah.
Bane or something? Like, I'm sure like it would have been amazing. But
Yeah.
Black Adam is just such a larger than life character that just I feel like no one else but The Rock
he plays
can
by
play.
his own rules.
Yeah.
He's a bit of an anti-hero. He could very easily become a villain if he gets too drunk on power, or he can be a hero and do the
Yeah.
right thing. It all depends on how he feels. So,
you know what I would love to see in the film is like he's so like powerful and evil, like to that point where like evildoers get so evil they do that like chuckle, that laugh where you're like, oh
Yeah.
dear God. Like
The
it's
Dr.
about
Evil
because he
laugh?
has that really charismatic laugh, and I would just be like, oh no, no,
I
no,
would
no.
love that if he did that laugh after crushing Superman, because Superman's weakness is magic. So I think once he
Yep.
crushes
I will
Superman
lose
and
it.
giggles or does that laugh,
No, I'm gonna lose it if he does the eyebrow as Black Adam.
Oh,
Like
my
I would
God.
just be like, whoa, he did
Oh, you
the
can't-
I
eyebrow.
can't.
Yeah,
yeah,
My
yeah.
eyebrows are covered by this, but
Like he just flies and just boom, superhero landing, and then just gets him, does the
Wait
camera,
a
just does the
minute.
eyebrow, and it's just like,
I'm sure
oh
wait a
my
minute.
god!
like going back to his like
yes,
wrestling
Powers
days.
Exactly.
Drew
Yeah.
says, I've already bought
peak.
20 bags of Wonder Bread to start my polka dot man.
Nice. That's awesome.
Commitment.
That's what you got to
Commitment.
do,
That's
man.
awesome.
That's what you got to do. So that is this week's show, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank our amazing
Oh, nice. Good
guest,
show.
Charlie Castle.
Hey.
Thank you.
Simba. Good boy,
Yes.
Simba.
Our amazing guest,
Yes.
Simba.
Good boy, Simba.
It's National Dog Day, as my wife reminded me of.
Let's see if we can make it. Good boy, Simba. Good boy.
I love that
Simba.
that's the way that he gets him
Uh-oh.
back. I love that.
Good boy,
He's just
Simba.
coming
Good
for
boy.
you. He better be
Good
getting
boy,
a treat
Simba. Good boy.
because he came on command. Good,
Good boy, Simba. Good boy.
Oh, his little
His
head.
little fluffy
Oh.
head.
He's sleepy. He's sleepy.
Oh, that's all right. We got a little.